BHTA had a similar conference last year, and of course, Sally, you attended that conference, and I think both of us felt there was a real opportunity just to look at how to partner together to bring this conference to a wider audience. A lot of the issues that will be coming up and discussed are as relevant to AXREM members as BHTA members. So there was just that opportunity, I think, to show that we can work together, we can partner to add value to both our membership bases, and my other hope is it'll give both of our memberships more opportunity to network more broadly as well in the breaks, and just have that opportunity to speak to people who are in a connected area, but maybe something a little bit different to how both of our memberships typically have that networking opportunity as well.
Also, as I say, having attended the conference myself last year, it was a really great event. So, having the opportunity to collaborate on this, and it has been a real collaboration where we've worked jointly on the agenda and the program itself. It is a great opportunity. So, thanks for the BHTA for allowing us to do this.
And I think, just to say how that's gone, I think that collaboration has really strengthened the agenda as well, as we've both brought sort of slightly different perspectives to it, to make something that's much more rounded and hopefully appeals to both of our memberships.
Absolutely, and both sets of members supply medtech. Obviously, I've got a history with the BHTA myself, having previously worked for the organisation, so I knew that there wasn't any crossover in membership. And actually, I think our members are quite complementary of one another. So again, like you say, being able to offer that broader networking and put more effort into the agenda between the two organisations, I think hopefully we're going to have a really great day in Northampton. So I know, as we've just mentioned, we've worked really hard on the agenda, and I know we've got some really great sessions planned around sustainability, the economic and political landscape, regulation in medtech, and also looking at the bigger picture, especially after lunch. We're going to look at what is the future of policy landscape for medtech and the future of medtech in the NHS. And I think with the recent announcement about NHSE being disbanded, this will be great timing for members to come along and hopefully find out more.
So, as you say, we think we've put it together in quite nice sections. So, looking at sustainability and procurement in the morning, two issues that are obviously hugely relevant to both of our memberships in terms of what's happening in those spaces. So, this will give members the real opportunity to find out from those presenters what's happening, what's the latest, and equally as important, what's coming as well. Then we'll have another section sort of in big picture, looking at the economic and political landscape. So again, just that big picture, more general scene setting piece, which will then hopefully leave us in the afternoon to really dive into some of the bigger picture stuff in terms of what's the future policy landscape within medtech, and presentations from really key stakeholders in that area, such as David Lawson from the Medtech Directorate, Richard Evans from NHS Supply Chain, and Heather Hobson from the Office for Life Sciences as well. So three stakeholders that are absolutely critical to our members to hear from, to understand what's happening in those spaces, but also, like I say, that opportunity to ask questions, to find out, more in more detail what is going on there, and just get that opportunity, I think, to learn. Hopefully members will take away things that they can act on tomorrow, act on the next day, but also just get that better idea and understanding of how the whole environment is knitting together, working together, and also understand what that direction of travel looks like as well over the next period, as we get the NHS 10-year long-term plan published, as we get the industrial strategy published as well. So real opportunities, I think, just to hear ahead of those publications what's going to be in them, and where medtech and health tech are going in the future. I think as ever, it gives members that opportunity, that space to hear, to reflect, to think about what some of these bigger policy changes mean for themselves and their own businesses, as well as, like I said, the opportunity to network, to talk to others in a relaxed atmosphere, in a collegiate atmosphere, just to network, to hear different perspectives on the speeches, on the presentations, and maybe understand how different industries are looking to respond to some of those key issues that are coming up as well. As ever, we look to keep our conferences fairly informal, fairly light touch, and just that opportunity to hear from some of the real opinion leaders in the sector, but also, like I say, that opportunity to put questions to them and to speak to others in similar positions.
Yeah, and I think we've worked really hard to make sure the event is really engaging and is a two-way conversation. So we want to make sure that it's not just speakers standing up speaking at you, and actually there are some really good fireside chats and panel discussions, and we're hoping to make it a bit more interactive, hopefully using being able to respond to things on your phones and different questions during the day. And in terms of who should attend, it can be anyone within your businesses. So, for instance, we're going to really be asking our Future Leaders Council, early career professionals, to attend this because they would learn so much. But equally, the high level management and senior leadership of a company, these are going to be high level conversations with high level people, and we're still expecting more speakers to confirm. So, I think it can be anyone in between as well. So if you've got staff that have got a interest in sustainability, obviously that's going to be a big session in the morning. The political landscape affects everybody within the business. So again, I think that staff at all levels of your business would really benefit from it. And I think the afternoon sessions really is going to be probably the meatiest of the day. So I think it's going to be a really full and fab
Or I
day.
mean, I'm excited about it and looking forward to doing something genuine collaboration with AXREM and of course with yourself, Sally. And I think there's some real opportunities to have, like you say, an insightful but hopefully also a fun and enlightening day as well.
Yeah, thanks, David. So I'd like to thank you for joining for our video cast today. And if anybody would like to book for our conference, we will put details in the chat. But it's on Tuesday, the 13th of May at the Mercure Hotel in Northampton. We've tried to keep it in a very central location. It's very close to the train station. And obviously there are hotel rooms available at the venue as well. So thanks, David, and I will see you in Northampton in May.
Pleasure. Thanks, Sally.